What's happening, guys? Today I've got another brand new, never been ridden N.O.S. motocross bike. That in itself is a rarity, but for it to be a Yamaha YZ450, the same year bike that I won 3 championships in Supercross, and the same year that Langston actually won the AMA Pro Motocross National title on the same exact bike. And that was no easy task because he had to deal with Carmichael and Villapoto.
Villapoto was in the lights class.
Yeah, but they rode together a lot. Villapoto, what did you think about, let's ask Villapoto, what did you think of Langston on the 450 that year? Was he fast?
Well, I thought I had it, I'll be honest with you. And that Yamaha took it. I couldn't compete. It just ran right away from me. So, I got to give it to Yamaha, man. They got me that year.
There you have it, right from Poto himself, from the champ. So, Langston, smoked everybody on this bike and decimated the Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki factory riders, taking out Carmichael and the rest of the guys on this thing. So that was no easy task. Carmichael was on a roll. These bikes are awesome. I raced this bike in 2006. I bought the anniversary edition of yellow, and then 2007 I bought the blue one, and I rode the blue one 2007, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 years I rode this bike, and check it out. My championship plaques are right up here. Same exact model in this, and to find one brand new is unheard of. I won the 2007 30A Pro Class Championship at the New England Supercross at Motortown Indoor Series, and I won the Saturday Series in the 40A on the Fall and Spring Series. So that was kind of cool. 3 championships in the expert class, vet expert, 30 and 40A. I had that track dialed that we went there. Junior at the time was probably 8 years old. He had a KLX 110 that we had set up with a big bore kit on it, a 140, and a couple of hot rod KTM minis too that he raced there. So we had a lot of fun. We go there 4 days a week, and these bikes are bulletproof. They one of the cool things about this bike, because when they went to the perimeter frame, they got a little when they went from the steel frame to the aluminum frame, they were a little in order to cut weight, they went with a lot of titanium. It's got a titanium peg set on it, a titanium header pipe, titanium exhaust tip, bristling with titanium trickery on the aluminum frame. Takasaki XL rims right from the factory. Look at that. Those stickers usually blow off the first, not stickers, the paint usually blows off the first time you rip through a big sand berm or power wash it. So this is absolutely brand new. Another bike from the Ed Brechka collection, that one of Kenny's friends that sold him his entire N.O.S. collection of, I think, 18 brand new motocross bikes. He was a real aficionado who wanted nothing but the best, brand new. If you're a collector looking for a brand new Yamaha YZ450 to add to your collection, or if you're a rider that wants a discounted price on a brand new motorcycle, this might fit your bill. Certainly, you can buy a used one on Craigslist that's been hammered for 10 years, and they're still bringing $3,000, $2,500, $3,500 depending on the condition. You're much better off buying this brand new one. You certainly could never restore one to this condition. This has gone through a full preservation service here at the museum. That means that all the fluids were changed. We changed the front brake fluid, rear brake fluid, put a new air filter in it, changed the oil, and flushed the antifreeze out and put fresh antifreeze in, and just gave it a once-over. It had never been ridden. We did start it. We put VP fuel in it, non-ethanol fuel, and started and ran the bike, heated up long enough to like about 45 seconds, heated up a little bit, and changed the oil. So we changed the oil, and then drained the gas out of the carburetor and drained the gas out of the tank, and fogged the cylinder so it's ready for another museum storage, or put fuel in it and take it off to the races.
But it's never been clicked in a gear.
Yeah, this bike's, look at the rear knobby. It's never been ridden, never been clicked in the gear, never been in the dirt, never been dropped. Kenny even used these special straps on the handlebars to not scratch the bars when he transported it from Ed's private museum storage facility where he had them on display at his home. So, Junior, is there anything you'd like to add about this bike yourself? I know you saw me win a whole shitload of races on this thing. I mean, this bike was so fast that the announcer used to say that I could start backwards and probably win. I should absolutely smoke the local vet experts on this thing. I was I was undefeated in the 40-plus expert class. I did not lose one race. And in the 30-plus, I battled it out with Gary Lucier, like bloodbath battles. You know, we kind of got a little aggressive there, but I won the championship by 1 point in the 30-plus class. Came down to the wire.
No, this era by Yamaha was definitely a good these were solid bikes. I mean, 2007 was the high water mark of the early production 450s in this configuration. In 2010, a lot of guys had problems after Yamaha flipped the motor around, and that's the bike that JS7 kept crashing out on. But this is a proven bike. They're super fast. They got Kayaba forks on them, all kinds of trick stuff in a time period where the manufacturers weren't cheaping out on componentry and well, all across the board. Like Senior was saying, we were having a conversation earlier. A lot of Japanese manufacturers are now assembling and manufacturing bikes in other countries, and they're just not up to the standards of today's bikes. But guys, new old stock, brand new. There's not a whole lot to say about it. Take a good look at the photos closely. I hope it does the bike justice. What do you have for documents there, Pops?
I have the original certificate of origin for a title. This is the manufacturer certificate of origin, and I have the pre-delivery checklist. There's no service tickets other than the one here where we changed all the fluids because the bike's never been ridden, ever. This also had a titanium shock spring, which is something that lightened it up a little bit too. Very expensive titanium shock spring, bristling with factory trickery right off the showroom floor. This is the bike that won the big open class AMA championship this year, so you know it was a damn good bike. And I won multiple local amateur and expert championships were won on these all over the country. So I'm tempted to keep this one and start racing again, but we're really busy here at the museum, and I probably shouldn't. I broke my back in 2017, and I ain't getting any younger. But man, this would be a fun bike to keep and ride around the farm and go to local motocross track days with. But I'm not sure I'd have the heart to ride it because it's brand new. They're only new once, so definitely a collector's piece. It's going to be on display in the New England Motorcycle Museum if you want to come take a look at it. If you want to bid on it, or click to buy it now, because once it's gone forever. And this is one kick-ass machine, very competitive to today, even in today's standards. So good luck bidding on the bike. God bless America.